The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC) says concerted efforts are required from the civil society organizations, CSOs, labor, trade unions, and all and sundry for the effective fight of corruption in Nigeria. Chairman of the Commission, Bolaji Owosonuye, represented by the ICPC Board Honorable Member Obia Ogwede, made assertion at the dialogue with labor and trade unions on positioning the unions as active drivers of anti-corruption in Nigeria. I held in Abuja today. Malik Osmo has read from our studios.
At the roundtable dialogue with labor and trade union on positioning the unions as the active drivers of anti-corruption in Nigeria, organized by Say No Campaign Nigeria, the chairman ICPC, who was represented by Obiora Igwedibia, said that corruption's greatest impact on the poor, and it has subcharged the poor in numerous areas of life, such as health, education, infrastructure, and security. He added that the ICPC has continued with the work towards sanitizing the society of all forms of corrupt practices.
If we are to go down memory lane to outline the type of corruption and its damaging effect, it is no news that corruption is the greatest misfortune and main obstacle to the stability and the growth of developing countries, which Nigeria is not an exception. The many phases of corruption and the various ways it impacts negatively on the socio-economic and political system of the nation, as well as the continent, are too glaring for serious lessons to be learned.
The National Orientation Agency (NOA) Director General Garba Abari, represented by Deputy Director and Special Advisor on Corruption, David Akoji, said it has become imperative for the fight against corruption to yield results alongside the corresponding policies. Ezen Wanwagu, convener Say No Campaign, for his part, added that institutions must organize activities to significantly reduce corruption.
This became necessary considering the dire need of government to evolve a strong, viable, and highly professional organization for mounting grassroots sensitization, citizens' engagement, public enlightenment, and comprehensive national orientation geared towards the enthronement of discipline, work ethics, productivity, loyalty, nationalism, patriotism, commitment, dedication, and accountability to the Nigerian nation state.
When they pass the budget, money will be in circulation, but nobody takes the time to engage that budget. So the call for us in Say No Campaign, supported by MacArthur Foundation, is for us to put the mirror before us. And that is the biggest challenge that we have in the anti-corruption fight.
While lending his voice, the President Nigerian Labour Congress, Ayuba Waba, said workers' salary has been greatly affected because of corruption.
Workers' welfare, which is important in addressing the issue of corruption, even in the larger public service, because public service is supposed to drive government policies and programs. Such things are not taken seriously. In that particular state, we have trillions of naira as liability for gratuity and pension of workers. This is the situation. And therefore, when you see people shouting about people-centered project, no. It's either they are the contractors directly or the contractors are mere fronts.
The dialogue is aimed at addressing and to increase transparency and accountability at different tiers of government by increasing the involvement of labor and the fight against corruption.